Alright, I think we are live now. Alright, and we're live on Instagram too. First, happy Easter, everybody. And I know this is a weird day to maybe do a live feed in the morning. I know a lot of people are at church right now. Some people are going to church this afternoon. So instead of making this like a normal Feast with the Beast, I figured we'd do more of a little fireside chat. I think I'm going to throw on maybe crawfish pie, maybe some boudin, something like that. Something to munch on while I'm talking to you guys. So I see we do have, I'm going to check my phone just to make sure everything's good. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I have a new microphone here hooked up to the iPad. I want to make sure everything's working with it. Mike C, what is up? Logan Roberts, what's going on, man? Hey, look. So those are some of the crawfish that I had left over from yesterday. I have another cooler that has them. So all I did, I stuck them in that little cooler. You could stick them in a box or whatever and stick them in the fridge overnight. And we'll munch out on those today. Kenny Franken, what's up? Brian Bailey, happy Easter to everybody. So something that we were talking about yesterday. And I was talking about how cool it is since I've been into this, getting this meat, the food business underway, how nice it is that whenever I want, whatever it is, kind of like exotic type foods, whether it's crawfish pies or frog legs or something like that, I just go to my freezer and I get it out and I thaw it out. A lot of stuff like the frog legs, you just throw it in some cold water. They're defrosted in like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So literally in 30 minutes you could have a nice dinner that includes frog legs. You know, and so that's the kind of convenience that I've been experiencing lately. I'm just going to check my phone just to make sure everything is working good. Okay, and it looks like it is. I can't hear it, but I think my phone's hooked up to a different speaker. John Smith, Jeff Robinson, happy Easter to you guys too. Russell, what is going on? Dan Churchill, happy Easter. So I know we have a few people out there doing crab bowls today, or I call them crab bowls. It's a crawfish bowl today. So I don't know if you guys are on. They're probably getting ready for their crawfish bowl. So so what I've been kicking around, and really the whole idea when. All right, let me back up. When I started Grill Beast, one of my other ideas was the food, the exotic foods. It's taken a while to kind of pull that together, but that's really been coming together over the last few months. And so, one of the main ideas behind that is to make it easy for people to have exotic foods at their right in their freezer. So whenever instead of going out and spending a couple $100 on a nice meal, you could have your steak, your lobster, frog legs, all that kind of stuff right in your freezer, ready to go. So we were thinking about doing a monthly box, right? And so again, when I started Feast with the Beast, the whole reason I wanted to do Feast with the Beast was when we started this subscription, we would send the box out to the customer, to you guys. You would get it, and then over the next couple of weeks, that's the stuff that we would be cooking. So essentially, like if you didn't know how to cook whatever it is we sent you, we would do a show that showed you exactly how to cook it, right? So that's really what all that is coming around to be. So we're finally getting to a position and enough foods and enough connections to get all these exotic foods like rattlesnake, kangaroo, rabbit, quail, crawfish pies, crawfish, boudin, octopus, gator. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. If you wanted to feed last night, you would have seen, I went inside and I had the list that's on my whiteboard, and it would show you exactly the stuff that we're looking at getting. And so, and then over the next few weeks, actually pretty much every week we've been adding new stuff. We got rid of the flat rate shipping, so now whenever you get something on Grill Beast Foods, it actually pulls up the shipping rates, and so that way you're only paying for exactly what it costs to get it there. So, and I think people are going to like that better. So, Stephen Manis, fried rabbit, baked bacon wrapped quail. Ooh, bacon wrapped quail would be awesome. So, shark, you know, I don't know much about shark and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, anything that that you normally cannot get in your grocery store, that's the kind of stuff that we are getting on Grill Beast Foods, and that's the kind of stuff that that we're going to have in this subscription. So I'm just trying to gauge how many people would be interested in finding out more information on that. So if I could get you guys, so I can track people that are interested, and I can send you a message. If you could just type the word box in the comments, and you'll get a message from us, and then that way whenever we pull everything together, we'll know who to send the information to. But yeah, so yeah, if you can just type the word box, that is something that you'd like some more information on, that'd be great. Mako and swordfish steaks. Yeah, John, that's another great idea. I mean, so like once we pull all this together, it gives us more buying power, and so we can give you guys more for your money, right? Rather than every time that you want something, you go to Grill Beast Foods and buy it, which is all fine. But if you're on a subscription plan, you're going to get way more for your money. You know what I mean? So essentially, and I don't have the details figured out, but I think I'm going to have 3 levels. So depending on what level you're at, it would determine how much food you're going to get, right? How much, how many pounds of meat, or I don't know if it's fair to say how many pounds of meat, because you have things like Crawfish Pies, they don't hardly weigh anything, but the value is in what it is, right? So like these are just, I just took, like I had a few things in my freezer. I just thought I'd show you. Naturally, I got Crawfish Boudin. I'm going to fry some of that up this morning. So these are crawfish cakes, just like crab cakes, right? I made these myself, and I vacuum sealed them. So we're thinking we're going to offer crawfish cakes. And like these things are almost all crawfish. We're going to do crab cakes too. If you saw a couple weeks ago, I was doing crab cakes on the grill, and so that's another product that we're going to have. We haven't put it on Grill Beast Foods yet, but that's another thing you would get in that box. You could get, like every month it's going to be something different, and it's going to be a surprise. And then you'll get the box, and then the very next week we're going to take something out of that box, and we're going to do it on Feast with the Beast. The very next week after that, we're going to take something else out of that box. You know what I mean? So throughout the month, we're going to show you how to cook all these things. You could do it right alongside us at the same time, or you can watch the video and then go, and instead of going out and spending a couple $100 on a nice meal with you and your wife, girlfriend, or whatever, or your husband, you know, depending on who's on here, you literally have whatever it is that you want right in your own freezer. And I don't know about you, but when I do a steak, I like my steaks better than going somewhere else and getting steak, because half the time they can't do a good steak. We've got gator loin. I mean, like I got all this stuff right in my freezer, and like you could have like stuff like this at your fingertips. And frog legs, right? I mean, dude, you take a few of these out, right? Take them out of the freezer. You toss them in a little bit of water, and they'll be they're thawed out in 30 minutes, and you can have your grill heated up, ready to go. Throw some seasoning. Within an hour, you could have these giant frog legs eaten, right? What else? Oh, I haven't even cooked these for y'all yet. These are Gator Wings. So Gator Wings, just like pig wings. It's the ham hock. It's the front legs, the shoulder of the front legs. Just like on a pig, you got the ham hock, and they call those pig wings. Well, they call these Gator Wings. Oh, you can't forget the Gator ribs, right? I mean, like I have all this stuff like ready to go. At any time, I can just pull something out of my freezer, and we could have that for dinner. So again, if you type the word box in the comments, like I know Instagram can't do it, but if on Instagram you could send me a direct message, a DM, and just you can make it simple and just send me a DM, and it just has box. And then for Facebook, all you have to do is type box in a comment, and we can go through. I'll send you a message. You'll get it automatic. I already got it all set up. You'll get a message from me just to make sure that you want to get information when I have it ready. So let me see. Can you change the shipping address each month for a box? There's probably a way I can do that. Yes, because I know with you, your job, you're moving around a lot. So yeah, I can figure out a way to make that happen. You know what I mean? We're pretty good with that. Whatever the customer needs, we do it. Let me see. I wouldn't get away from selling non-subscription orders. No. This is not. So yeah, we're still going to have everything listed on Grill Beast Foods. Like everything's still going to be just like that. But if you think that like you would like to have these things sent to you on a monthly basis, and it's going to be different stuff. It's not like you're getting the same stuff every month. You're going to get different stuff. That's the cool thing, right? You're going to get different stuff every single month. And it's going to be stuff that you might not even think of to go get. You know what I mean? It's just like if you went to, I'm telling you, it'd be like going to a high-end restaurant and you open up the menu and like Starskovich said, you see swordfish or something like that. It's going to be stuff that you normally, one, you're not going to normally get in the grocery store. Two, it's going to be stuff that you, like in a restaurant, would cost you a lot of money, but you're getting it direct. You're getting it from us. You know it's going to be good. It's going to be quality. We're going to show you how to cook it. The other thing that's going to come with this, I have this just so much stuff that's going to go with this. We're going to have a membership, a private membership that's going to come with it for free, and where every single video that we do will be into that. So all you would have to do is go log into your membership, and whatever it is you're trying to cook, the video will be right there with the recipes and everything. So let me see. Ben Franklin, American legs or them other people? I'm not sure which of the legs you're talking about, bud. But yeah, so if you think that you might be interested in something like this, I mean, like I said, we're going to have different levels. I don't have all the details figured out yet. But if you think you're interested, just type the word box in the comment, and I'll make sure you are on the list that we can send. Like, you know me, I'm not going to send you like a bunch of crap. I'm just going to send you just the information, right? Well, when I get the web page put up, I'll send you a link to the web page, and that'll show you everything. Mussels, yeah. So mussels, sometimes it could be live crabs, live crawfish. It could be cooked crawfish, cooked crabs. I'm telling you, the list goes on and on and on. It just, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that stuff. Oh yeah, and I want to eat me. So like these are the crawfish pies, right? And I'm telling you something, man. So all you do, like if you had some of these in your freezer, you would just pop this baby open, and it's frozen, right? It's frozen. I have the grill going at like 325. I'm gonna crank it up just a little bit, and then we're gonna just toss this in frozen, and it takes about 30 minutes. You know, in 30 minutes you're eating a crawfish pie. I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better than that. You know, you don't even have to plan ahead. Now, you know, if you're doing gator ribs, you're gonna have to thaw those out like the day before. Oh yeah. You know don't want to forget this, Octopus. Like, this is a 4.5 pound octopus. Now, how would you like, I know a lot of people don't know how to cook these. I'm going to show you how to do these probably in about a week or two. And they're really, really simple. People get turned off by these because they weren't prepared right when they had them. So you got to do a little bit of work to make these nice and tender, which really isn't a lot of work. Bottom line is you put it in boiling water for like an hour. You take it out, you cool it off, then you cut the tentacles off and you can grill them, and they're just meaty and tender. But I'm going to show you the whole process to doing that. But like, you could have these sitting in your freezer, and you got some people coming over, you want to cook something like really cool. You get this bad boy out, thaw it out, and people are like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just throwing this stuff back in the freezer. That's kind of like the cool thing about having all this stuff at your fingertips, you know? So I'm going to stick this in the smoker. Another thing you could get shipped is a bunch of crawfish. Like, these crawfish were done yesterday, but you know, you put them in the refrigerator and they get cold. You can freeze them. So like, and they're good cold, you know? You just take off that first ring. Look at that, comes right out. These are really good cold. John Starskovitz, octopus, great bait. So, I would not use that as bait because I love octopus. Like I said, when you know how to cook it, octopus is really, really good. Okay. I might do me up some crawfish boudin today too. But yeah, if you guys are just coming on, happy Easter to you. Oh yeah, let me put my timer on for my crawfish pies. So we need 30 minutes. 30 minutes, start. All right. So in 30 minutes, that's going to be done, and I'll be eating crawfish pie. So again, if finding out more information when I put it together on this, I was going to call it Beast Box, but somebody bought a domain name Beast Box back in 1999, and so it's not available. It's actually for sale, but they want $4,000 for it. And, well, I am not doing that. That's just outrageous. I'd pay them $100. That's about it. Smoking ham and asparagus today, Dan says. So, Dan, are you home this weekend? Dave, need to watch Octopus. Yeah, so the octopus video is not ready yet. But like I said, people who get on board with this membership, Beast Box, the monthly subscription, we're going to have like a whole membership area that's going to come with it for free. It's going to have exclusive content. It's going to have all the videos that shows you how to cook every single thing that we sell on Grillby's Foods. It'll probably have another private Facebook group. And then we'll probably, in my mind, like I want to have events specifically for people that are in that group throughout the year, at least 1 or 2 events that people can travel and go to and hang out for a weekend. You know what I mean? So, and I actually have other plans that even are way above that even, that are just so cool and outrageous. And people who are in the subscription are going to get special rates for everything. Also, like every 3 months, you'll get like some kind of a Beast grilling tool. I mean, there's just going to be, I want the benefits to this to be so outrageous that you're going to be like, there's no way I can't do this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I could do Beastly Box. Dan says. But yeah, I'm working on a name, and I'd really like the Beast attached to it since everything I do is Beast. So my favorite octopus. Yeah. So Ben Franklin, I'm telling you, man. So we did Octopus on the show about a year ago, maybe a little bit more than a year ago. And we had Gavin Job, a guy who won Chopped. He came out here to the house. Him and his now wife, was his girlfriend then, and he showed us a great recipe for octopus. So that you can go in our Facebook page, and actually I think we have that on our website too. Find that video, and that'll show you. He did not show us where you boil the octopus. He already had that done, but he talks about what you do to prepare that octopus so it's nice and tender. So, so again, if this is something that you might be interested in, or even if you just think you want some more information, like when I don't have it ready. So, but if you type the word box in the comments and on Instagram, if you send me a direct message, a DM, I will make sure each and every one of you guys get, like, I'm going to probably put a web page together, and it'll have like all the details. I'll do a video that explains everything, all that cool stuff. And we'll probably have some kind of cool bonus for the first people who jump on. And I don't know. Like I say this often, and I know there's people on this feed, probably Instagram and on Facebook, that have done business with me and my company. We make sure everybody's happy, no matter what. You know, we do whatever it takes. Nobody can say they ever got a raw deal from me. So, you know, this is something that's very important to me, and it's very important for you guys to be happy with our service. And so this subscription plan is going to be that same type of service. And everybody knows Pat. My brother Pat takes care of all the customer service, and he's right on top of everything. You know, so really, that's it's up there. And like I said, these get-togethers that we're gonna have, I don't really have the details planned on that. I just know it's going to be something that people are going to be really happy with. I do have a step above that kind of already planned, but not for the get-togethers, for the Beast Box people, right? Dan Barossa, P.S. Crawford. Yeah, buddy, I wasn't taking that bet again. So me and Dan bet on this fight. I guess it was like 8-9 months ago. They came by, and there was a fight on TV. Me and Dan had a wager, and I lost. So, and then throughout the night, I was going double or nothing. And so I had to give him a barrel. So yeah, I'm not betting Dan on anything. Dan, yep, thank you, Dan. Yep. So look, I'm actually going to be contacting a bunch of customers to see if we can do like a video review, and like so people can understand the level of service and the quality of our tools and our food. We've sold quite a bit of food so far, and like I said, we have a lot of people that got our crawfish this weekend. They're having crawfish bowls, and I've checked with every one of them just to make sure that they got everything. Make sure UPS got things there on time, and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, the level of service you're going to get with this is going to be every bit of the same service we give with everything. So again, if you think you might be interested, just type the word box in the comments, and you will get a message from me, and then you just need to confirm that message also. So just check your messages, and you'll have a message from me, and then I'll ask you to confirm it just to make sure that you're getting the right message. So that's pretty simple. So let me see. Paul Yeah, happy Easter to you too, Paul. So, let me see. Brian, thank you. Russell, John Clements, how are you planning to package the meats? So you mean, are you asking how we're going to ship them? So the way we've been shipping the meats is in a cooler similar to this, okay, but bigger, because it depends on what you're getting. Like somebody who got a 30-pound bag of sack of crawfish, they got a cooler like this big because that package with the crawfish, the seasoning, the ice packs, all that, it weighs right about 50 pounds. So that is a big cooler. So depending on what you're getting is going to depend on the size of the cooler. Okay, and then there's other kind of coolers too that we might use. But anyway, that's basically what it is. They're being a cooler with dry ice to keep it frozen. And it'll come 3-day select UPS. The dry ice would normally be gone by the time you get it, but everything will still be frozen. Russell Nutt, thank you very much. Russell's a long-time customer. Tell you, I know we got a lot of customers on here that have done business with us a lot. We are probably one of the most out and open companies out there that deal with barbecue at all. We do live feeds all the time. We have big communities, Instagram and Facebook. So we make sure we're out there. We're easy to find. Like if there's ever an issue, there's no reason like you can't get a hold of us. Like literally. Logan Roberts. Some days I love living in rural areas. There sometimes not so much. Yeah. So yeah, when you're living in rural areas, you can't get Saturday delivery, and or it's very hard to get Saturday delivery. So that might be one thing Logan's talking about here. But yeah, we even had a lot of people that when we ran that special on the crawfish, we didn't really plan on anybody getting a Saturday delivery. And then we had a few people that needed it this weekend, and so we accommodated that. And but that's just that's just what we do. So let me see, Dave, for the crawfish bowl steps. Yeah, so I did another video yesterday, and it was more of a little quick step by step, and I listed the steps in the comments. That way, you didn't have to watch that 3-hour live feed that I did a few weeks ago on how to do the crawfish bowls. And we had some people order the cooked crawfish. So, and just since we're mentioning that, if you go to crawfishbeast.com, you can get either live crawfish or cooked crawfish. Okay, like if you don't want to mess around with cleaning them and cooking them and all that stuff, which I like to do, and it's really, it actually is kind of fun when you have family and your neighbors and all that over, and it's kind of like hanging out by the barbecue, and instead you're hanging out by the here, let me turn this. You're hanging out by the cooker pot. My chair's in the way there, and everybody's talking, and you're cooking crawfish. You know, it's a community effort, and then I talk about this all the time. It's something so. It's built into the culture here in Louisiana, and a couple other Gulf states too. But really in Louisiana, it's just ingrained into the culture that people do crawfish bowls all the time, and crab bowls and shrimp bowls, and it's almost always like an event, right? So when you do it, your neighbors come over, your friends come over. People pitch in, and so that way one person doesn't have to pay all the money. You know, people are just pitch in, and you just really have a good family experience, you know. And so that's what we've been trying to take, is help people in other states experience what we experience here in Louisiana with crawfish bowls. And we're going to be doing crab, so you'll be able to get live crabs. You can do crab bowls. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do crabs. Same thing with shrimp. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do shrimp. We could do the crawfish 2 different ways, but really traditionally this is the way that you do them. But and like these types of foods are also going to be included into the Beast box, right? So like sometimes you're gonna get live food. So you get it, it's live, you're gonna cook it. So we'll have to plan that just a little different because we need to make sure people know how to cook it before you get it. That way you don't have to wait for Feast with the Beast. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, again, if you, dogs are fighting. If you think that you might be interested in getting information on our monthly subscription for the food, just type in the comments box and on Instagram, send me a DM, and then I'll make sure you guys get all the information. When I put the webpage together, you'll get a link. You can just go check it out. And like I said, I'll have some cool bonuses on there that for the first wave of people. I know a lot of people are going to want this. I know they will. We're going to have 3 different levels. You know, one that's the most affordable, and then it'll go up from there because it depends on, you know, what you can afford. But what I can guarantee you is it's going to be a better price doing it this way than buying it directly on Grill Beast Foods. Like, I had a customer I talked to yesterday, and he got a sack of crawfish, and I was talking to him for a couple minutes to make sure everything was cool. And he's somebody who has been buying from Grill Beast Foods, and he's just told me, he goes, yeah, I'm running out of Crawfish Pies, and so I'm going to be ordering those soon. And so, like, if you're on the subscription plan and you run out of something like that, you can get a better deal on it because you're on our monthly subscription plan. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's just going to be another benefit. You know, we could send, like, whatever it is, like his Crawfish Pies, we could throw that into his subscription box. So basically, he could get those Crawfish Pies and not pay for shipping. That is a cool bonus because the shipping is, you know, that's where it gets you, right? Let me see. Dave, all right, cool, man. You know, the injector, the Beast Injector was our very, very first product. And it took us, we started that project in May. This was 5 years ago, May. And we had our first shipment the end of that August. So it took May, June, July, and August, 4 months to put that together. And that was like a celebration. It really was. It's pretty cool. Bulls to be prepared, anything in the box. So yeah, so again, if you think you're interested on Instagram, just send me a DM, and you can just write box in the DM and I'll track it down. Facebook, if you type the word box in the comments, then I'll make sure you get a message. And like this can happen even after I stop the feed. This can happen, and we will still monitor and track everything. Okay, so we want to make sure everybody gets information who wants information. See, Roger, what's up? Happy Easter to you too. Let me see. I just want to check on the feed, make sure it's still running. No issues. Grow Beast. Had to get to the right page. But look, it's not too late to share this feed. It's you can share it, do a watch party. If you guys have Ben Franklin, I cooked octopus every other weekend. I got that going. Where's my box? Ben, I'm telling you, I want to move fast on these boxes and get the first people into the system. So hopefully, see, we got April, May. It'd be nice to be able to get something going and have something go out 1st of June. That is what's in my mind, but in my mind is usually faster than what is reality. So, but we're going to see, you know. I hope nobody's disappointed that we didn't do a regular Feast with the Beast today. I just want to make it nice and relaxing, and, you know, and we just kind of like talk shop, you know what I mean? I have like a lot of big plans for Grill Beast, or like the overall Beast brand. And I was talking to somebody Friday night about like my plans, and like these plans have been in my head and on paper for a few years. and so, but I've always just concentrated mainly on the barbecue accessories. The food was a lot of work to get that going. Now the train is rolling on the food. It's coming together, and it's taken months. Like, I don't know, lots and lots and lots of phone calls, all that kind of stuff, and that's really coming together, which brings the subscription plan together, right? And then from that, the next step, which will be the get-togethers, the events, will come together next. And then after that, I got another step. That is, I'm telling you, when I tell you about that next step, people are going to be like, what? It's going to be crazy. But I know it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of people interested in it. I know there will. So, I don't know. But these crawfish are really hollering at me. They want to be eaten. So, like I said, you can get cooked crawfish from us now. If you go to crawfishbeast.com. Uh-oh, I messed this one up. If you go to crawfishbeast.com, damn it. Yeah. Go to crawfishbeast.com. You can choose live crawfish or cooked crawfish. Either one. The cooked crawfish, when you get those, they will be vacuum sealed into a frozen. They would be frozen and vacuum sealed. And then all you do, you put a pot of water on the stove, put a little bit of seasoning in it, and dump the frozen crawfish. Bring it up to a bowl, shut it off, and they're ready. Just like fresh crawfish, I'm telling you. And I'm going to do a live feed later on this week. I might even do it tomorrow. I'll freeze some of these today. And I'll do a live feed tomorrow to show you how simple it is to do, to heat up crawfish. So you don't want to do it in a microwave. You really don't want to do it in the oven and stuff like that. You just need to do it just like I'm going to show you, and they'll come out perfect every single time. It's like Crawfish Secrets. That's what it is. Actually, I might even do that. Crawfish Secrets. All right. So let's see. You have been nice relaxing today, dude. This is Benjamin. I got your email, buddy. I just been busy. Let's talk like tomorrow. If you send me a message with a good time to call you, we'll hop on a call and we'll get you started up with that pop-up. Okay. And that's something I'm going to talk about later on this week too. Is we talked to a lot of people back before Christmas that were interested in starting little dealerships that could sell grill-based tools and accessories in their local communities, whether it's a flea market or you set up something on the side of the road or a thing in the mall, whatever it is. Like, we tried to help people get set up, and then my accountant told me, like, I thought I had to require certain things from everybody. I don't have to require all that. Like, that's up to you to get done. But as long as you get your EIN, which is a federal tax ID, which you just go to the website, put in your information, and it's generated. It doesn't cost you a dime. I can set you up as a dealer for Grill Beast. We can send you stuff, and with the rates that we'll give you on package deals, you can go out there and make money. You know what I mean? And it doesn't get any better than that, man. You go out there. It's now getting into barbecue season. Father's Day's coming up. Mother's Day's. There's a lot of mothers out there to barbecue, and they'd like some Grill Beast tools too. You know, 4th of July's coming. I mean, a whole summer. I mean, we got this is like the prime season, man. So, so yeah, we're getting that underway again. And I know I have some people that are ready to go. So over the next couple weeks, we're going to start seeing Grill Beast pop-up dealers all over the country. So I think that is going to be nice. So yeah, I mean, look at this day out here. We have a beautiful day. I mean, the sun's shining. I'm telling you, the weather is, it's not hot. It's not cold. I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but here, this is like Some of the best weather I've seen in a long time. So, again, if you guys think you might be interested in the Beast Box, or you just want some information, you just want to know, right? You want to know. Uh-oh. My iPhone is getting up to storage or something like that. I don't know. If you just want to know, right? More details for whatever reason. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's for a friend, maybe it's just something that you're going to consider in the future. Type box in the comments, and for you on Instagram, if you send me a DM and just say box in the DM, direct message, I will make sure everybody gets contacted, or not contacted, but we'll reply with a link to the web page where you can get all the information when I get it together. So yeah, Kenny Franken, he got a whole bunch of impalers. It was a couple weeks ago. I think we were running a special on impalers, and Kenny Franken scarfed up and gave him away his early birthday presents. I mean Christmas presents. Dan, thanks a lot for stopping in, bud. I know this is a tough day for people to hop on here. They have you got church today. You got family coming over today. My kids are about to get up. You know how it is. They got teenage girls. They like to sleep. And Easter just isn't the same once you're a teenager, I guess, right? I know when you're a little kid, oh my God. You know, like some people do the Easter, the whole Easter thing with the candy and all that. And I love doing that with the kids when they were little. But now they're bigger. They don't care about all that crap. But they do want to eat. So they're going to be eating crawfish today, boudin, some crawfish pies. Let me see, my crawfish pie, ooh, it's coming along. It's got another like 10-15 minutes, I think. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, 5 minutes it says. So, but I think it might need longer than that. So, Kenny Franken says it's 56 in Illinois. I don't know what it is here. I'm going to check the temperature here. But what do you guys got going on today? You can type in the comments what you guys got cooking, so we know. All right. Yep. I see some people on Instagram. Torch, Crystal. Who else? MG Raider. Wicked Grill. Who else? NBA's Imbuzz Cooper. All right. And then we got Brent Hudson. Take it easy, man. Yeah, so let me know what you're cooking today. Do you got family coming over? You know, what do you got going on? Josh King. What is going on? What, you wish you were like having crawfish? You wish you... I didn't get to... I'm not sure what you're wishing. Hi from... We got who? What's her name? Attila from Quebec is on here. I know we have people from around the world on here too. Nino in Miami. Kenneth. Yeah. So you like pie? You like crawfish pies, Kenneth? Is that what you're saying? Linda. Twice smoked ham. You know, I love twice smoked ham. I really do. I actually have a cool little simple recipe for that. Trevor is doing 2 tri-tips on the grill right now. Ronald is doing ham. Brian Bailey is doing chicken thighs today. Jennifer says it's 77 in Arizona. Oh wait, it's 74 in Covington, Louisiana. I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful day out. It is. I mean, I don't even want to go inside. I might even get my lawn chair and go out here in the yard and sit down. Richard, yep. All right, so Richard. So look, I know we've had a lot of people type the word box, and I haven't checked my DMs for Instagram yet. But if you are on Instagram and you want information about the box thing, just send me a DM and just put box in the DM, and I'll make sure you get the information when it's ready. And for Facebook, just type the word box in the comments, and I'll make sure you get your messages, and you will get a link to all the details when I get them together. that's, to me, that's the easiest way to do it. I know I'm going to do lots more live feeds on all this stuff, but I want to make sure that we know who's interested and who's not. Oh, another thing that's going to be in this that's going to be on the website soon, which will also, whatever's on the website, Groby's Foods, is going to be like stuff that's going to end up being on in the box. And then the other cool thing is that we're going to have stuff that people get that have the subscription box that would not be able to get it on the food website. Okay, so and I'm not sure what those items are going to be yet, but it's a guarantee. Like, there's going to be exclusive items that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. Okay, so and we think that's important to make this really something. Crawfish pies and boudin today. Gary's doing crawfish pies and boudin. That's what I'm doing, Gary. You could almost be here, right? But hey, yeah. So with that crawfish boudin, or even the pork boudin, you can take it out of the casing and make like a patty out of it and fry it. And I'm telling you, it'd be one of the... And I do this all the time because, you know, when you get some of this exotic food or this food that is like different than what you get in the grocery store, it's not processed. None of this stuff is processed, right? And it's like when you get it and you know how to treat it, the flavor that you get is just outrageous. Like, it's just so much more than what you would normally experience, especially in your own home, right? You would normally have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars, or at least a couple $100 at some high-end restaurant to get these types of foods and experience it. But you could do that for like not even close to that, and in your own home, you can have a nice dinner with your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, whatever it is, or just by yourself. Sometimes a meal by yourself is good, right? 56 in Ohio. Lucas is doing a tri-tip, but he's got to get his butt to the store. You better get moving, Lucas. You know, the cool thing is if you're on your phone, you can take the video with you. So yeah, Dave Mueller, thank you for being on here, man. I know, like I said, don't feel guilty if you got to bail. You know, I understand. People have stuff to do today. I got stuff to do today. Again, I just want to make sure that we talked about all this cool meat that you could get shipped to your house all the time, right? And it'll be a surprise every single month. There'll be certain things that we might... My timer. Check. Woo-wee. Let me see. I'm gonna let it go just for a couple more minutes. But I mean, technically the crawfish pie is already cooked. Because the stuff that you put in the crawfish pie, you cook it and then you fill it into the pastry, right? So the only thing that really needed to cook is the pastry, and since it was frozen, you know, it needs to cook all the way through. And then you want that you get those juices going and they all gel together even more. It just becomes more flavorful when you do that, when you do it that way. So let me see here. Let me see what I got. All right, so again, if you are interested in getting more information on the Beast Box, Instagram, send me a direct message. Facebook, if you just make your comment, just put the word box in the comment. We'll make sure you guys get updated as this. So as this process comes along, which over the next week to 2 weeks, I should have all the details worked out. And I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for anybody to get involved with this, you know. So, and like I said, there's going to be bonuses. There's going to be free memberships to private communities. There's going to be a free membership where you log in and you have access to every single video. I'm probably going to have every video I ever did up in there, but then there's going to be a special section that's just going to be just for all the products. Like, when we ship a box out at the beginning of the month, we'll have videos to show you how to do each and everything. and then we're going to do them live on Feast with the Beast every Sunday. I mean, to me, that's been the plan for Feast with the Beast the entire time, but it's just taken a long time to pull it together. Logan Roberts, a friend of my watch party wants to know if you are adding crawfish fillets. What's a crawfish fillet? I mean, crawfish are small. I'm not. So Logan, let me know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you mean, bud. I've never heard of a crawfish fillet, so maybe you're meaning something else. Lucas, you have a nice day, brother. Jerry Skiles, thank you very much. Brent Hudson, thank you. Brian Bailey, 72 and sunny in Northeast Arkansas. All right, so again, Instagram, DM message me, box, and I'll make sure you get information. Facebook, just put the word box in the comments, and I'll make sure you get the information too. And like I said, I'm going to do other live feeds. It's all going to work together. I just want to see at the very beginning how much interest there is, and then that'll also tell me how fast I need to pull this together. Like I said, I want to try to have it together to where within the next 45 days we can be launching our very first box. Oh. So, all right, that was a joke. All right, yeah. All right, I thought something was wrong. I was like, what the heck is he talking about, man? Come on now. All right, we're about ready to wrap this puppy up. I did not bring a plate out here to put my crawfish pie on. So what we could do, and let me just go. I don't like leaving the camera. So we go in here real quick. I'm gonna grab myself a plate, fork. I am ready to chow down. I'm hungry, and so this is gonna be my breakfast. I'm gonna eat a crawfish pie for breakfast. And like I said, whenever you have this stuff in your freezer, like literally you wake up and you say, I want frog legs for breakfast. You know what? If you're in the Beast Box Club, odds are you'll have frog legs, and you can just go in your freezer and get frog legs. It takes you literally probably 20-30 minutes or less for them to thaw out, soaking in water, and you could have frog legs on the grill within an hour. Same thing with crawfish pies. I mean, the list goes on. We're gonna have crab cakes, crawfish cakes. We're really thinking about having like chowders or bisques at your disposal. We have this one company, they sent me a sample. I haven't tried it yet, and it's called a mini hog roast. So they process hogs, right? And so they take it's all white meat, and they fillet it. They take the bones out of it. They season it, and they wrap it back up, and they put it in a net. And it's called a mini hog roast. You just put the whole thing in the smoker. And it's like doing a whole hog, but it's just like that big. So I'm actually going to do that probably soon. That's going to be on the website really soon too. Trying to think what else. I mean, the list is huge. So let's see. Everyone that typed box on my watch party, will you see that? Huh? You know, Logan, I don't know. I don't know how that works with the watch parties. So when you set up a watch party, does that show up on your personal page? Let me know. I think if you're doing a watch party, it's just like sharing it. I think it should work exactly the same. Here we go. So that's our crawfish pie. I'm going to dump it out. See, it comes right out of the tin. Throw that bad boy away. So that's crawfish pie. And this is going to be hot. See, look, it's nice and crispy. Ooh. Here, hold on. Oh my God. I'm going to let that cool down just a little bit. But I know there's people on here that's had these crawfish pies. So if you could let people know how good they are, that would be awesome. I'm going to let this cool down just a little bit so I don't blister my mouth up. Wrap it in bacon. Dave will not see those comments from a watch party. Yeah, so yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to handle people that are on the watch party stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't think about that, but I will be able to see, because we do have a way to track automatically people who type the word box in. I just don't know if the automation sees the watch party stuff. I actually think it does, even though I personally will not be able to go see it. I think the way we're pulling the data, I think it automatically sees it. I hope. Crawfish pies, yeah. So Jennifer Bates, crawfish pies are amazing. I know we have a lot of other people that's had the crawfish pies that are on here. So yeah, again, if you are interested to get more information about the box, the Beast box, just type the word box into the comments. And Instagram, if you can just send me a DM, that would be awesome. So, and just to kind of reiterate, all the bonuses that are going to come with this Beast box. It's going to come with a free membership. So you log in, you're going to have at your fingertips videos to do all kinds of stuff, right? So you don't have to go back, you don't have to search through our website, you don't have to search YouTube, you don't have to search through the few hundred live feeds that I've done on Facebook. I mean, literally, I've done a few hundred. We will have it all categorized, high definition videos in there, step-by-step instructions, all that stuff. It'll be so organized. You're also going to get, like, every 3 months, you'll get like a Beast tool. Like 1 month we might send everybody a set of our Beast tongs, or we might send everybody a pigtail meat hook, right? Or maybe our badass spatula. I don't know, but that'd be like every third month you'll get some cool gift. And sometimes it might not even be a Beast tool. It might just be something that either would go with grilling or cooking or something. So it might not be ours. It might be something else. You'll get special deals on anything else that you buy from the Beast brand. We're gonna also put together where we're gonna have like 2 events a year. Right, where we get together and we throw down on some food, and since it's an exotic box, so we'll be barbecuing, but we'll be barbecuing like exotic type meats. I mean, I don't know, man. The whole plan is just coming together, and like you're gonna see a list of bonuses that you're gonna get that other people aren't gonna have access to. You're gonna get stuff in your box sometimes that nobody else has access to in Grill Beast Foods. So it's going to be really, really cool, a really cool thing. So I know we've had lots and lots of people type in the word box. So, look at that. Look at all those crawfish in there. I mean, this is just... Let me see. Let me see here. I'm trying to see all the comments. They are part of the Flavor Town for sure. Next month the kids will be up and they will be bringing. Oh yeah, so yeah, Kenny, just tell them to come by and I'll hook them up with some stuff. All right. All right, my live feed on Instagram says it has a poor connection, so I don't know. Dave, sure, if you have Larry Thompson on your box list, he is one that did it on my watch party. Okay, so all right, so yeah, thanks, Logan. I'll take and I'll look through, and if I find the Larry Thompson, then I know that it read it on the watch party. So look, I really appreciate you guys coming on here today. I know, like I said, it's a busy day for people. Whether you might be busy relaxing, I don't know. But some people are going to church, and I know Pat's at church right now. There's a lot of people who go to church that normally don't go to church every Sunday, but you're at church today. And those people, they can come and watch this later on. Even if you're watching the recorded version of this, you can still type in the word box, okay? It doesn't matter when you watch it, type in the word box. It's not too late to share this video feed either. Yeah, so Dwight, he's coming in late, and we're about to shut it down. But we've been talking about having access to all kinds of exotic meats. Like this is octopus. This is a gator loin, right? Oh, a whole gator tail, which I don't have one handy. I mean, you can get a whole gator tails. Gator ribs. Big frog legs, all kinds of stuff. Cooked crawfish, cooked crabs, crawfish pies, all that kind of stuff. So if you think you could be interested to get more information on how you can get that stuff on a regular basis, like really affordable rates, just type the word box into the comments, and I will make sure as we get this underway, you will be updated on the progress, and then when I get the web page put together, you will get first access to it. And like I said, the first people who jump on board with me on this will get extra bonuses that other people will not have. All right, so look, it's been over an hour, and so I could just go on and on and on all day. You know, and but I know everybody has stuff to do. I have stuff to do. I really want to eat these pies. I need to get these back in the core. And I want to get some other stuff together. I think I'm going to make me. Oh, someone's doing a ribeye roast today. Oh yeah, and then other things that's going to be in this box too, dude. You're going to get prime steaks, prime, not choice, not select, prime. You're gonna get like tri-tip sometimes. A lot of people have a hard time getting tri-tip, or it's very expensive where they live. We can get a decent price on tri-tip. I mean, just all these things, dude. 1 month, you're gonna get stuff, and you can have like a surf and turf meal where you get lobster tail and steak and frog legs and all this stuff. You can sit there and have a nice dinner with your wife, girlfriend, husband. Or by yourself if that's what you want, and instead of going out and spending a couple $100 at some restaurant, that's going to give you poor service. Literally, for pennies, you can be doing it at home. Okay, and then we'll show you how to cook everything. All right, peace out, everybody. Type the word box in the comments if you want more information, and I will go through. We will make sure you get the information as soon as we have it ready, which hopefully in the next week to 2 weeks. We'll have the whole thing laid out and ready to go. Happy Easter. I'm glad you all spent some time with me. And if you guys need anything, don't hesitate to call me. My phone number, I put my personal phone number out there all over the place. But just so you have it again, it's 504-338-4691. My direct email address is david@grillbeast.com. Like literally, dude, if you have a question about, especially if it's one of our products or one of our foods, and you're not sure how to cook it or use it or whatever it is, give me a call. If you send me a text, I have all that stuff turned off. I will get it, but I won't read the text until I actually physically check. Okay, but if you really need something, call me. If I don't answer, leave a message, and then I'll check my messages, because I kind of screened my calls for people trying to sell me stuff. But I will call you right back. All right, unless I'm in the middle of something. All right, so I know I see some people on here that are having crawfish bowls today. If you have any questions when you're doing your bowl, just give me a ring. I'll walk you through it step by step. It's a simple process, but sometimes people get overwhelmed and they think it's harder than what it really is. And that's it. Peace out. Happy Easter. Thanks a lot for joining in.